Tottenham 1, Arsenal 4. It is exactly the same score that happened at the Emirates. Only different is that Arsenal was up 3-0 before Tottenham. Richarlison scored that brilliant goal that he scored, taking the ball off, I believe, Ubamendi, putting the ball, over Raya's head from about 40 yards away, and making the score 3-1 before Eze finished his hat trick. And it was 4-1 there at the Emirates. Today was a different animal. I think Tottenham really came out and played very well in the first half. Arsenal still pretty much dominated for the most part in the first half, but was unable to put the ball in the back of the net until Eze scored in the 32nd minute. And really right after that, Mwani scored, taking the ball off Declan Rice, if I'm not mistaken, putting the ball under Raya, making it 1-1 at halftime. And basically, second half was pretty much all Arsenal. York scored in the 47th minute before Eze, who apparently likes playing against Tottenham. Let's face it, he scored 5 goals. Of the 8 goals that Arsenal has scored against Tottenham this year, Eze has scored 5 of them. Okay, the other being by York getting 2, and what's his name, Trossard getting the other one. I got the first one, but look, it was the second half really told the story of this game. Arsenal pretty much, I think Raya made a great save, but regardless, I think Arsenal really controlled the game in the second half and pretty much dominated Tottenham in the second half, and that's how the ball bounces. I mean, Arsenal had 61% possession to 39% for Tottenham. 7 shots on goal for Arsenal, 5 by Tottenham. 20 shots overall by Arsenal, 6 by Tottenham. 17 fouls by Tottenham, 11 by Arsenal. 2 yellow cards by Tottenham, 1 by Arsenal. No red cards. 5 corner kicks to Arsenal, 2 by Spurs. And David Raya had 4 saves to Spurs goalkeeper having 2. What's his name? Vicario having 2. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, still a good game all in all for Arsenal. A great performance by Eze again. Eze, if he played Tottenham every year, he would be amazing. He's been on and off through the most part of the year, but against Spurs, a team where he was going to go to. I mean, let's be blunt. He was going to go to Spurs. Until, as I understand it, he contacted Mikel Arteta and said, "Hey, you want to come and get me? I'm available. I'm about ready to go to Spurs. You want to come and get me?" And really, before you knew it, he was on his way to Arsenal instead of Tottenham. And from a Spurs standpoint, you have to look. I have no love for Spurs, okay, and the We Are Tottenham TV crowd. I saw them on AFTV with Robbie, and they were talking about how Arsenal's going to bottle it, and Arsenal's already bottled. Well, Arsenal hasn't bottled it yet, and even if Manchester City wins their game in hand, Arsenal is still 2 points clear, and they still have to go to the Etihad to play Manchester City. Now they're going to play Manchester City in the Carabao Cup final, which is going to be an interesting game. Okay, that's going to be at Wembley. That's neither here nor there. That's a different animal. But Arsenal, Wayne Rooney said that Manchester City sent Arsenal a message. Well, Arsenal sent Manchester City a message and said, "Hey, we're still in top form. We're still in first place, and we're going to stay there." Okay. Now Arsenal has to play Chelsea next week at the Emirates. Okay. Now Arsenal's played Chelsea 3 times. They've won twice and drawn the other. And the other they drew in the league against Chelsea probably should have been an Arsenal loss, to be fair. Even though Caicedo got sent off, I thought Chelsea played a lot better than Arsenal that day, and probably and should have won the game, but didn't. But anyway, a great win by Arsenal. Put them 5 points clear at the top of the table. Basically sent a message to Tottenham that, hey, we're not going away. We're not done yet. And again, fantastic performance in the second half. First half, I think Spurs played a little bit better than they did in the second half. Probably should have, probably could have done a little bit more. But again, Eze against Spurs is probably. As against Spurs, 5 goals. 5 of the 8 goals that Arsenal scored against Tottenham, 5 of them have been by Eberechi Eze, a player who was supposed to go to Spurs but ended up going to Arsenal. Again, if I'm a Spurs fan, I have got I'm angry as all hell, and they're going to hear it. You're going to hear it from expressions. You're going to hear it from We Are Tottenham TV. Look, it was a difficult game at home to play against the top team in the league, and you're battling relegation, and that's where you are now. So again, here we go. Arsenal wins 4-1. Great game by Arsenal in the second half, especially in the second half. Yorkaya scoring 2 goals and Eze scoring 2 goals. And hey, like I said, please click like, share, and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.